I cannot believe that you're going through life alone. You're literally going through life as a single atomized individual. You're busy going through life. Let's say you're going to school if you're a kid, and you walk in and you've got no friends. And you walk in and you have no one to talk to. You don't even have a girlfriend that you're busy chatting up. You, let alone have someone trying to pursue you and trying to come to you wherever you're in the middle. You know, there's this chick, and I'm busy in the restaurant. You know, I'm just sitting there, and then she comes up and she says, "Hey, you're gonna come to the community center this week?" That's the level that I'm at now. I'm just sitting there, just relaxing. I'm not even relaxing. I was busy with a friend discussing business. Not even a friend, a connection, discussing business and opportunities and etc. And I'm literally getting pursued. It's not even a lie. I'm literally getting chased by a woman. That is the most unbelievable, bewildering concept to me, but it's great life. But you guys are going through life alone. Okay, I'm not even talking about a girlfriend. Even your family aren't even there for you. Even your family aren't even there for you. And I don't have my family with me at all. My parents don't support me. They don't help me with anything. My father goes to such an extreme to make it hard for me to work on my job. I've got a cold calling job. Sales, but cold calling. And I've got to go through a long list of WhatsApp numbers and book the calls. To say, hey there, I'm just wondering, are you involved in X, Y, and Z industry? Would you like to do this kind of job? Would you like to do something with staff? That's the job. I'm doing cold calling and booking appointments and building sales for the company. They deal with the sales and then they bring the customer in. Then I hopefully get a commission. But I'm not doing it alone. I'm asking the guys in the company, how can I do it? If I was doing it alone, I wouldn't refine my product, I wouldn't refine my pitch, I wouldn't improve. I'm not going through it alone. But the point is that my family don't help me. So I'm busy doing these calls on American hours, and here where I live, in the middle, near the equator in Africa, South Africa, then those hours is essentially me ending at midnight. So my dad will say, at 10 o'clock, you're not allowed in the main section of the house. Or at 10 o'clock he'll say, I'm turning off the internet. Or at 10 o'clock he'll say, I'm unplugging your LAN cable. Or at 10 o'clock he'll say, go find your own place to live. Or something like that. So I'm now trying to navigate this job with that. And as soon as possible, I don't know, I just need to leave or whatever. So I know exactly what it's like. Not even just to have people who aren't there for you, but to have people who are detracting against you. But you people are going through life alone. And I'm saying alone. You need to do business. You want a way to make money. You're alone. Now, how do you fix it? Because the thing is that when you, like me, and you have connections, and you have people who you can rely on, and people who you have a connection with, when hard times come, and you need someone, it doesn't matter what it is. It could be a coach for running, it could be advice in your business, it could be getting free legal advice, getting free accounting advice. It doesn't matter what, a business opportunity, a way that you can support your family, information as to how to get big and strong. It doesn't matter. It relates everywhere. You need people. I want you to think of this example. Who is the best soccer player? And I hope I don't anger in fact, I want to anger you. I want to make you angry. It's Ronaldo. Ronaldo is the best soccer player that ever has lived, ever will walk the face of the earth. I mean, yeah, Ronaldo. Now imagine me take Ronaldo against one person, even me, or against you. Who's going to win? Ronaldo. Unfortunate as it is, Ronaldo is going to win because he's a legend. He's an expert. Now imagine 10 of us. Who's going to win? Okay, maybe Ronaldo. But imagine 1,000 of us. 1,000 of us. All of us can line up against the goal. Ronaldo, you can't score. I'll hang on the bar. All 10 of us will hang on the top. The other 100 will, no, that doesn't make any sense. 500 of us will hang on the top and 500 of us will cover the goal, and there's no way that we'll lose. At least you won't lose. If we won't win, we won't lose. So you need people. You definitely need people. Now, imagine you fighting against a Ronaldo, but you at least have 2 people instead of 1. You're less likely to lose. Because there could be 2 of us on the goal, and then we stop, and then we attack him. And, you know what I mean? So you need friends, and you need people. Now, you don't have to make friends with everyone. I'm not saying that you need to start telling your deepest, darkest secrets, and tell them your plans and everything like that, and then you make yourself vulnerable. No, I'm not saying that. Don't make friends. I'm saying just build a connection. Okay, build a bridge. And there's tons of people that I've done that with. Now, how did I do it? Especially in school. When I was in grade 8, I didn't have any friends, really. I didn't have any connections or people that I could go up and say hello to in a friendly way at all. And I read a book called Dale Carnegie, How to Win Friends and Influence People. It's a really good book. One of the books I highly recommend to people. But in that book, it was something about, getting the other person to talk and getting the other person to say yes. And extrapolating that, I realized I need to get the other person to smile. And, greet them. And another story it said in that book was about greeting them by their name. If I'm not mistaken, in that book it said that Napoleon remembered everyone by their first name. And he made a concerted effort to remember their name. Literally, to remember their name, their things about them, so that next time that he would have a conversation with them, he would remember. And what I started doing in school was going up to every person that I saw, and I'd say, hey, 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 ha, 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 hey Jennifer, hey Max, hey Adam, hey Clive, hey teacher, hi Mr., hi Mrs. Every single person, every single day, all of the time, saying hello to people. And you're not going to believe it. From the time of grade 8 to grade 11, I ended up making so many friends and so many connections. And even though I didn't know what those kids were going to end up as, I didn't know which kids were going to become billionaires and which kids were going to end up in the gym and which kids were going to become street sweepers, I said hello to everyone, irregardless, and just saying hello to every single person. And that made the world of difference. Because now when I see them at the community centre or out or wherever, I say hello. One of my best friends went by the name of Zach. I consider him a best friend. And he actually left now to Australia. He moved from South Africa, he went to go live in Australia. But with Zach, and not in an inauthentic way. I was saying hello to everyone because I cared about them, and I wanted to make friends, but I also cared about them. Zach was one of those people that I said hello to. And from then, every time I saw him in public or in the community centre or wherever, I said hello to Zach. Now he went to Australia. So when I say, Zach, I wish you well on your trip, it means something. Compared to all these other bozos who are going to come here and tell Zach, I wish you well, have a good trip, enjoy the holiday, la 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 la, and it doesn't mean anything because they haven't built the relationship over 4 years. So you cannot go through life alone. Make friends, please. It makes life so much easier. Today, I'm helping a friend of mine. He has an online business. He's got to send stock. And I have a friend of mine who also has an online business. And he has couriers set up and everything. I just messaged him last night. Hey, got a box for X, Y, and Z, my partner. Can we please send a box with you? Sure, of course, no questions. And I said, look, I'm not that liquid. My money's tied up in stock, no cash. Is it fine if I bring the box anyway? And he said, yeah, that is fine. I still decided to pay. I managed to find a couple bob. It's not too hard. Even here, accidental money. But the point of it is, you need friends. It makes life easier in every single realm. In every single realm, in every single part, in every single portion of life, it makes it so much easier. From getting a chair, to getting plastic flowers, to finding good deals on clothes, and getting books that you need. If you have good connections. And again, they don't have to be friends. Connections could be things like shops. Maybe you have a bookshop. You've made such good friends with them that you can message them. Hey, let me give you an example. Hey, have you got Richard Branson's book? Hey, have you got Dale Carnegie's book? Have you got Robert Greene's book? Have you got any of these authors, any of these kind of books that you need? Because you have a connection, you can get what you want without having to waste 5 hours looking at a bookshop. Just an example. I'll give you another example. Let's say you are selling art and you have a lot of art. You inherited it from your father. You have Van Gogh and you have Picasso and you have all these art pieces, but you don't know where to sell them. If you have a connection for an art auctioneer, if you have a connection for Sotheby's, you can just phone them and say, hey Sotheby's, hey art auction, I have so much art to sell. Can you please come and help me? And next thing, they rock up at your door, they take a photo of all the art, and in 3 months' time you sold it and liquidated it all at a profit. That's just another example. There are millions of these kind of things, but you got to build a network. And it doesn't have to be friends, it doesn't have to be people. Just go out there and start, perhaps by saying hello to everyone. You need a network.